Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up? My name is vianney.strick. Thank you so much for being here. As you guys can see by the title, today we're going to be trying out a bunch of new drugstore makeup. I actually just did this video for high-end makeup in my previous video if you guys are interested, but today it's completely drugstore and affordable, and there's so many things to get through. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and if you do enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to join my squad. Let's get into it. I think we need to address the elephant in the room. I look like Taylor Lautner. Where the hell have you been, Loca? I didn't know what to do with my hair, and I'm trying to do something different, and so I thought of maybe like a little half up, half down slick. It's just not given. It's not giving, but hopefully when I wear makeup, it will give something. We have a little bit of everything. I don't have a new primer or foundation, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on, and then we will start out with the brand new products. For primer and foundation, I'm just quickly going to add the Ulta Beauty Get a Grip Gel Face Primer. It's kind of like a little grippy, hydrating primer. And then for foundation, I'm going to be using the Ulta Beauty Youthful Glow Foundation Serum Drops to keep it all affordable. For cream bronzer, the newest thing that I have that I'm giving a second shot to is the new Juvia's Place Cream Bronzer. It's in the shade Caramel, and I used this like 2 or 3 times, and then I realized that there's like micro glitter in it. The formula itself is actually so nice. Like the pigmentation, a little bit goes such a long way. Like you literally just like tap it in, and it is just so creamy, so pigmented, such a nice like finish, other than the fact that it has glitter. And so I just wanted to give it one more shot because I actually had a lot of people comment either, I know what you mean, I don't know why there's glitter, blah, 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 it bothers me. And then a lot of people were like, mine doesn't have glitter. Unless they like made like a bad batch and all of us just have glitter in it. But I just wanted to give it another shot to see if I can like make it work in a way that I do enjoy it, because other than the glitter, the formula itself is so nice and creamy and pigmented, and I love this shade specifically. So for blush, actually Pixi Beauty sent me a couple products to try out. I'm not gonna lie, I get kind of scared of like liquid blushes, especially gel ones. But I'm excited because the color is really pretty. So this is the packaging. So it is called the Pixi by Petra Sheer Cheek Gel in the shade Flushed. I've never tried. Oh my god, what is this? It's a cheek stain. Okay, wait. What? Whoa. Okay, tap onto the apples of the cheeks. Wear alone for a supernatural look, or under powder blush for extra staying power. Let me do my concealer first, because I don't know why I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me apply some concealer off camera real quick, and then we will see this. Oh my gosh, this is freaking me out. This is freaking me out. I applied the KOKIE Cosmetics Double Time Full Cover Concealer. Okay. Okay, so it's supposed to be a sheer and moisturizing cheek gel that gives a healthy, natural look all day. Okay, why did I think it was gonna be like this? Hello? Okay, so as you guys can see, it looks like a little jelly. Now let's blend it out together. Whoa, okay. So let's see. But see how it could possibly get patchy? It doesn't feel sticky, and the gel consistency actually feels pretty nice, nothing too thick. And as you guys can see, it's actually a very natural looking product. But I guess because it's supposed to stain your cheeks, maybe it'll be long lasting. But I don't know how that's gonna go over foundation, but I guess we will find out, because that's what we're gonna do. So maybe I can like do this, and then tap it out. This brush is such a lifesaver, but I don't even know if it's like still available. It's from Morphe Jaclyn Hill. I'm just trying to see if it's picking up my foundation underneath, but I don't think it is. I wonder how it's going to work with powder, but okay, so far so good. That looks really pretty. See how it's like such a sheer wash of color? It's not, you know, shimmery or anything like that. This is so spooky. It's like Halloween season. Maybe that's why they came out with this product, because it looks spooky. I get so scared when I use like a new liquid blush that I don't know what to expect from, because sometimes those blushes are very spooky. But this actually looks really pretty. I would love to have maybe just the tiniest bit more pigment, but I don't want to like maybe ruin everything by like overdoing it. So I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. I do have a couple specks right here that I need to take off. Hello. Wait, what is this? It's peeling. It's peeling. Okay. Okay, but it's peeling a lot. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's peeling a lot. Like a lot. On this side, it kind of is now that I think about it. I'm just seeing like a lot of like kind of like black dots. So I feel like this is just not the best to be wearing with like a full face of makeup, which is very unfortunate. I do think though that this blended out pretty well and has a nice amount of pigment for a bare face. I just don't think this is the way to go for a, you know, a foundation look. Maybe if you don't like mess with it that much, but like I have to blend my stuff out. So yeah, I'm gonna keep trying this out with some. Do you see why I'm afraid of liquid blushes, by the way? Like, do you guys see why? Because half the time something goes wrong, but I will keep playing with this. I think this would be very, very pretty on bare skin, but I'm gonna have to like take this part off and redo it. All right, I am back and I almost had to do my whole face again, so that's lovely. Okay, moving right along. Once I have powder, I feel like I feel safe with like other products. So for the face, I do have a product that is new from Hailey's Beauty, which Hailey's Beauty has a lot of really cool products. They did send me their smoothing contour powder in the shade medium. I haven't put on any like powder bronzer. I was thinking maybe we could contour first because this does look like an actual contour shade, and then we can add a little bit of bronzer. So this is what it looks like. Again, this is a shade medium, and I'm excited to see the formula. A little powdery. I don't know how pigmented it's going to be, but I'm going to start over here. Okay, so definitely pigmented. And I'm going to do a little bit of this right here. I've been loving the way that like really chisels out the face. So keeping it high up here and then bringing it here. And you know what? It's actually like a really nice pigmentation. Not too light coverage, but very blendable. I feel like it's like a nice medium pigmentation, and I actually really like that shade. I don't really contour that much. I kind of just do what I can with bronzer, but I don't know. This is kind of giving. And I feel like for like the holidays, I don't know what it is, but like for the holidays, I always want to do like more matte and flawless and structured type of like makeup looks. And so I feel like this might actually be used a lot. So that is what that looks like. I definitely think that it gave me a really beautiful and natural looking shadow. I don't really ever contour my forehead. I just bronze it because, I don't know, I don't have like the biggest forehead. Well, maybe right now it does look pretty big. Why don't we do the jawbone? Who doesn't love a snatched jawbone? I kind of like to bring it up here to almost like elongate it right here. And then right there. That looks so good. Look at that. I like it. This is really nice, Hailey's Beauty. Thank you, thank you. I kind of wanted to touch it. This is what the shade looks like, if you guys are wondering. I don't have any bronzer, but why not use the newest one that I have from Covergirl? This is the Covergirl Radiant Loose Powder Bronzer. This I showed you guys in a last video, and I really, really liked it. It seems scary, but it's not. Very scary, but it's not. It's not. It's just a loose, radiant bronzer that's actually really, really pretty, and it has a very nice amount of pigmentation, blendability. You just, you know, grab a little bit, and I'm just going to tap it on the outer part of my face, and it's so nice. It's gonna add a little bit of bronziness and a little bit of glow, but not too much, not too little, just like the perfect amount. I'm obsessed. So we do have a couple things from the Wet n Wild Scooby-Doo collection, which is perfect for the fall. Oh my gosh, I forgot to use, the Pixi CC Corrector Under Eye Correcting Pen. Dang it. I do have though a lip mask that I wanted to put on now so we can kind of test it out throughout the video. Again, from the Scooby-Doo collection with Wet n Wild, it is called the Mystery Slime. Gross. Oh, a jelly-like formula that conditions your lips and is like super hydrating and silky smooth. Okay, wait, maybe the slime might actually be cool. Scooby-Doo, where are you? Come on. I don't have time for this. Not today. Not today. Okay, so the jar is actually pretty big, not gonna lie. Ooh, it smells like sour apple, like green apple. Okay. Okay. I thought it was gonna be like slimy. It's not. It kind of just feels like, it just feels like a lip mask, but maybe just like a little bit like goopier, but it's really not like slimy, you know, but it is a little goopier. So let's go ahead and put this on the lips. Okay, it feels good, but if you don't like the smell of sour apple, don't get this because it's actually very, very strong. I can smell it while I'm applying it. To me, it smells really good, but if you don't like that smell, don't buy this. It is a little like, it's not sticky, but it's a little slimy, like, it's just like a little bit thicker, but it actually does feel really nice on the lips. So far I like it. We'll see how the lips feel afterwards. I do have another product from Scooby that I just realized is a cream blush, but we're still gonna use it. Why not? I mean, would you know that this is a cream blush? No, well, me either. This is called the Puppy Power Cream Blush. Unleash your puppy power with this blush stamp. Oh no. Okay, it's a cream to powder blush that, okay. It's gonna be like one of those, like the Kaja stamps, which again, I just put powder on, so we will see how that goes. It has like a little Scooby-Doo right here. Oh, okay. Well, now we don't have a Scooby-Doo. Now it's just a mirror, which I will say could be very useful. Okay, bye Scooby-Doo. It's in the shade Talk to the Paw. So it is, I mean, is it a stamp though? Because look, you can kind of see, I don't even know if you guys can tell, but there is like a marking of a paw, but the actual sponge is not a paw marking. Does that make sense? I don't know about the shade, but that's okay. Oh, so then we're gonna take this off and then do that. Okay, so that's not working because it's not a liquid. It's definitely like a balmy cream. So I guess I'll just do this. Oh, okay. On my arm first because I cannot redo my makeup. Okay. It's hard to see, but you can see the paw a little bit. Okay, listen, I see where they were going with the shade. I mean, it definitely like goes with the vibe, but I feel like they could have gone like a lot deeper with it because, I don't know, I feel like you can barely see it on my skin tone. Like, imagine if you had any type of deeper skin tone. I mean, unless you're like obsessed with purple shades like this, I don't know, I don't think it's very flattering. If you have like very, very fair skin, you might like it, but this is just not my cup of tea. I'm sorry. Talk to the paw. Moving right along, I do have the eyeshadow palette, which I actually think that this palette looks really, really cute. I feel like it's a good, colorful, like, color story because, you know, I get it. I get that they're trying to go for like the theme, obviously, but sometimes with these like collections, I just feel like the color stories, even though it goes like with the show or the movie or whatever they're trying to like collab with, sometimes I feel like they're kind of hard to use, like the color stories. And this one, even though it is obviously like almost a rainbow, I do think you get a pretty good amount of like shimmers and mattes. I could definitely make the, you know, the eyeshadow work. I'm trying to think of what, I don't know what look to go with. The first thing that I thought of when I opened this was a sunrise, right? Like the pinky and the orange and the brown. I kind of want to go that route. I know you guys always want me to use like the blues. I just don't like the blues. I'm sorry. They're just not for me. Okay, so I started off with this like medium brown peachy shade and I used that all over the crease. I noticed that it wasn't like as pigmented as they usually are in these Wet n Wild palettes. But then after I started using the hot pink, and this one actually was pretty pigmented, we're going to be doing a halo eye today, so I decided to start putting that and building it up on the inner and outer corner. And then I started trying to diffuse it with this like mustard color, but again, this one wasn't adding as much pigment as I wanted, so then I started mixing it with the orange shade and started kind of blending it out, getting that more like sunrise vibe. And then I just kind of went back and forth with the pink, the mustard, and the orange. And And then for the shimmer, I was trying to decide on which one, and that purple one looked really pretty, but as you guys can see, it didn't create that much of an impact on the lid. So I decided just to kind of build it up with my finger as much as possible. And then I decided just to go ahead and use like the deeper purple shade because I wanted more of an impact. So I just kind of started mixing both of them. But I still wanted more of a spotlight. So then I went in with this more like silvery type shade just to add a little bit on top. For the lower lash line, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm using the pink all over the lower lash line and then just blending it out with the orange shade. For the inner corner highlight, I decided to wet my brush and use this like really beautiful like yellow green type of iridescent color, and it actually created a really beautiful inner corner highlight. So overall, I actually really like the way the eyeshadow came out. I actually really prefer this size and formation of palette rather than those really big ones with the huge circle pans. This is definitely more compact and you do still get a lot of shades, but I feel like maybe the formula is a little different. I do actually think it's a nice palette, and I think if you want it, you'll probably really enjoy it, but I felt like the shades just weren't as impactful as the other ones. I don't know, like some of these mattes were really pretty, but I definitely have to build them up. And then some of these shimmers, like this one is really hard to like get nice and bright, but then some of these other shades are really nice. So it's just like a little inconsistent, but I still overall think it's a nice palette. I give it like a 7 out of 10. I do have a new mascara from Pixi Beauty. This is what it looks like. It's called the Lash Booster Mascara. And by the way, this is what the one looks like. It says that this Miracle Mascara holds curl like nothing else. It's supposed to do like a good push-up effect, leaving the lashes curled and voluminous with maximum pigment. And it is in the shade Black is Black. So let's go ahead and do 2 coats and see what it's working with. I apologize if you guys can hear, they're mowing the lawn right now and there's nothing I can do about it, but we're almost done with the video. Let me just say this because I feel like I'm very like in your face. This mascara is interesting because the formula is really nice, the applicator, the wand is not. The wand literally looks like the Maybelline wand from like the 90s. If this had a better wand, maybe like a silicone one that actually had like separator spikies, I would like it a lot because the formula itself, as you guys can see, is very lifting and it's actually a little bit like thick and goopy, but like in a good way. It really does add a lot of volume to your lashes, but I just feel like the wand itself didn't let me like comb out my lashes nicely. So I do agree with the claims of the formula, I just don't like the applicator. I would use this with like a different wand. So it's like a love and hate right now because I just feel like I look a little crazy, but it does actually really lift the lashes. I did curl my lashes, by the way. The last product that I actually have for you guys is the new e.l.f. lip oils. I actually swatched all of them on my Instagram and TikTok, but I wanted to use one for a lip combo today. So these are $8. I did buy them all with my own money because I wanted to show you guys all of them. What I did notice though is that some of them look clear, like when swatched, and some of them aren't. So the clear ones are definitely the clear one, of course. This one is also pretty clear, believe it or not. And these are like the clear ones. If you prefer a little bit more of a colorful vibe, then these are going to be better. This one is a lot like the ones I just showed you, but it's just a lot more pigmented and it's like red. And then these almost have more of like a creamy formula. So I kind of wanted to use this one today with maybe like a neutral brown lip liner. I quickly line my lips with my go-to, you guys know, the Glamlight Frosted Flakes. It's just a like neutral brown lip liner. Packaging looks like e.l.f. and Dior at the same time. They do have a really nice big doe foot applicator, and let me show you guys what it looks like on the lips. And this is the shade Rose Envy. See how this one actually has a lot of color actually. So I like that they actually came out with a mixture of like more sheer ones that you can wear like on top of whatever lip combo you already have and you don't want to like change it, or maybe with like no makeup on. And then they do have a couple that almost look like a pigmented gloss. It does taste and feel and smell a little minty. Not sticky, very shiny, very pretty. I really like these. I think that they did such a good job. I mean, how pretty is this lip combo? Hello? Rose Envy has to be, like, this is This is my favorite shade, Rose Envy. I think it looks gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Alrighty guys, so this is the final result. I really love the way it came out. I did not expect to go this colorful with the look, but I actually think it looks really, really cool. Overall, I think that, you know, not super impressed with all the products, but also not super disappointed. I definitely think that they each have their own moment. Interestingly enough, one of the products that I liked the most, other than the lip oil, this is my favorite product today, was actually the Hailey's Beauty little contour palette pan. I thought it was really nice and it did a job really, really well. But overall, I feel like everything worked out for us. Hopefully this video was helpful. Of course, I will link everything down below for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!